live from the Quad Cities. This is CBS4 News This Morning at 6.
A local program is helping families stay warm in the winter months. Plus, it's that time of the year again, and the Salvation Army is looking for volunteers. Good morning, and thanks for joining us. I'm Emily Scarlett. Do you need help paying your utility bills this winter? There's somewhere you can turn. It's called the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program. Ashley Richmond is live in the newsroom to show us how residents can sign up today. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Emily. Running water and heat are not a given in every Quad City home. That's why the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program is thinking ahead to help area families stay warm during the cold winter months. Starting at 8 this morning, some residents can sign up for the program. Eligible applicants are those age 60 or older, households that are disconnected from utilities or in threat of disconnection, households with children under the age of 5, or homes where furnaces are non-operational or red tagged by the utility company. Now, those involved with the program say they've already received 1,700 applications in the month of September alone, so the demand is certainly there.
People are very thankful, especially those that receive it year after year. It helps them get by every winter and offset the cost of their heating bills.
For more information on how to sign up for the program, just head to our website at ourquadcities.com. Reporting live in the newsroom, Ashley Richmond, CBS4 News This Morning.
Thank you, Ashley. The flames are long gone, but a lingering smell of smoke still hovers above the rubble left behind. Cleanup continues from Saturday's devastation in the district of Rock Island, but also lingering questions like how the fire began. The state fire marshal tells CBS4 the fire began in a storage room near the back of the first floor of the Mississippi Cafe, and they're still working to determine if it was accidental or arson. The city says cleanup could take over a month, and they're still assessing if the jaded Gypsy building can be salvaged. Either way, district leaders say the area will bounce back.
This is not our first fire, and so when the time is appropriate, we'll start moving forward with the redevelopment activities.
A victim relief fund has been started for both residents and business owners. You can make a tax-deductible contribution through Modern Woodman Bank, and we have more information on that at ourquadcities.com. It's been 1 year since David Harker went missing, his body found just days later, but family, friends, and supporters are keeping his memory alive, holding a vigil, and working to prevent other families from feeling that same panic and tragic loss. Chris Langlois reports.
It's been a year, but that sense of loss and pain, the same as on day one. Family and friends of David gathered at this vigil to remember a father, a son, and a brother.
You know how, well, the little kids say things they're not supposed to. We always tried doing that, of course. And
the childhood memories still vivid in the mind of David's older brother James, filed away next to the memory of hundreds upon hundreds searching the Quad Cities for his brother.
After he went missing, I saw all these people that he had touched their lives, and I was blown away.
It's a love that has not faltered since David's body was found in the Mississippi by Buffalo, Iowa. A vigil in Rock Island memorializing the man he was.
He was the type of guy, too, that would just drop anything for anybody.
But David's father will say the night is not just about his son. It's about raising awareness for the online group he started, the Quad Cities Missing Persons Network, and bringing missing loved ones from other families home.
If we can help one family get back together with the loved one, that makes all the difference.
And after a childhood of David looking up to his older brother, it's now James that looks up to him.
I miss you, bro, and I hope I can live up to the type of man you were and be the great father that you were and the caring husband that you were. I strive to live up to your legacy.
Bracelets saying remembering David handed out to everyone in attendance, and his father Dennis says sometimes life doesn't rhyme. Sometimes you don't know the beginning or the end of the most important moments of your life, but it's that middle part, the time where you can make a change, that really is the most important. Reporting in Rock Island, Chris Langlois, CBS4 News This Morning.
Very touching story. Thanks, Chris. With November's election just weeks away in Iowa, incumbent Governor Terry Branstad has a double-digit lead in the race to keep his seat. At least according to a new Des Moines Register poll released Monday night, it shows Governor Branstad leading his Democratic challenger, State Senator Jack Hatch, 48 to 34%. But Hatch's campaign says not to count the state senator out just yet, though the campaign announcing Tuesday as the last day the Democrat will run television ads statewide. Hatch says that's so he can focus on reaching out to voters face to face, and he says he's raising money to make sure more competitive ads are released closer to Election Day. Some statewide ballot initiatives in Illinois are receiving a lot of help. The campaigns for a higher minimum wage in Illinois have raised almost $1.5 million. Most are in-kind contributions from unions helping operate phone banks and canvassing. Election experts say it's highly unusual to have so many statewide questions, particularly non-binding referendums, which are meant to drive certain groups to the polls.
Where it's a razor-thin election, which this is likely to be, and it was 4 years ago, then any advantage you can get might be the difference.
Nearly all of the questions are expected to draw out Democratic voters. Republican Bruce Rauner failed to get a term limit amendment on the ballot, which could have helped to bring out more Republicans and independents. The Quad Cities Chamber of Commerce is giving you an opportunity to meet the candidates ahead of the election. There will be a series of these events throughout the month of October, allowing community members to meet various political candidates and learn where they stand on issues of importance to economic growth. The forums are free to the public, with the first of these taking place today at Augustana College. This morning's event begins at 7:30 and will feature Illinois Senate District 36 candidates, Senator Mike Jacobs and Neil Anderson, as well as Illinois House District 71 candidates, Mike Smitty and Jim Wozniak. And as the countdown to Election Day continues, stick with CBS4, where you'll find our coverage available both on air and online at ourquadcities.com. Hard to believe, but it's already that time of the year again to hear this familiar sound. The Salvation Army of the Quad Cities is looking for volunteers to ring the bells in Davenport, Bettendorf, Rock Island, Moline, East Moline, Silvis, and Milan. Volunteer sign-up begins today for shifts beginning November 7th and lasting through Christmas Eve. For more information on how to sign up, go to ourquadcities.com and click on this story. Good morning to you, Anthony. It's tough to start thinking about the holidays. We're still feeling some pretty mild temperatures, and I'd like for those to stick around.
Well, you know, it's going to remain mild again today and tomorrow with high temperatures in the 70s, but we will see a big cool down as we head into Friday and the weekend. Right now, we do have some high clouds blowing into our skies, but we have quite a bit of rain right now pushing into central Iowa. Now, this is going to be heading northward into Minnesota and Wisconsin. Eventually, later today, we will see some showers and maybe even some thunderstorms this evening. But look out west, a lot of rain and snow in the higher elevations. This is associated with an upper level low and a lot of cold air that's going to be heading our way. Right now, temperatures in the upper 40s to low to mid 50s across the area. And as kids head off to school this morning, we'll see temperatures generally in the low to mid 50s. There might be a couple of upper 50s out there. But then this afternoon, high temperatures will make it up to 73 to 78. If we have any sunshine today, which we should, it'll be during the morning hours, and a better chance of showers and storms coming in this afternoon. Tomorrow, another wet and warm day, but then some big changes coming up for Friday and the weekend. So if you may not be thinking of Christmas just yet, I don't know why not, because if you're out buying your Halloween candy, I was in Walgreens the other day. I'll mention them because I'm sure they're not the only store doing this. You know, you had all of your Halloween costumes and your candy right here, and then just right to the side of it, the Christmas decorations are up.
Too soon for me, but I know some folks really like to get a head start on those decorations, so I'm guessing that's why they're out so early.
And you know, maybe that's the reason, and it has nothing to do with Christ. Maybe that's the reason people say happy holidays, because we start talking about
Several holidays. all in
Halloween,
one.
Thanksgiving, and Christmas here in September and summer.
Very true. Well, okay, even if we're moving fast with the decorations, let's slow down on the weather and keep those milder temperatures around.
Yeah, you want to stay tuned because it's going to get pretty chilly for Friday and Saturday, and I'll have those numbers coming up.
All right, thanks, Anthony. Coming up, you can rise up against sexual violence. Our live guest has more on a luncheon coming up Friday to do just that.
Stay with us. You're watching CBS4 News this morning. The time now is 6:11.
You're watching CBS4 News This Morning at 6 with Emily Scarlett and meteorologist Anthony Peoples. This is CBS4 News This Morning.